Theme song.
Good morning or afternoon or evening or whatever it is for you. Welcome back to Solid Content and welcome back to Solid Saves the World. That's right, we are diving into Project Hospital today. And as you can see here, we'll go new game. I have played the tutorials, and I did not start with campaign number 1. A while ago. This was back in 2018, but there's some new DLC that just came out, and I really want to dive back into this game because I think it might be like perfect for this channel. Also, we need to talk about the music really quickly. I love it. I love it already. So we're just going to dive headlong into it, into the sandbox scenario. We're going to do a big one. I played it a while ago, but I just recently played the tutorials just so that I wouldn't be like a total idiot at this game. But feel free, as always, to pepper me with tips, because I don't know if it's annoying. It's not annoying to you. I mean, if you're going to watch the video and watch me screw something up and then comment, I'm not going to complain, right? We're going to turn off free building. We're going to turn off unlock all departments. We want to do this right. Patients can die. I'm told that this game is pretty hard. I don't know. I haven't really played it. Like back in 2018, I think I played it for a bit and really enjoyed myself. And then maybe Dawn of Man came out or something, and that was it for me. Let's get started. So if you're new to this channel, hello, welcome here. I am Solid Content. You will never know my real name. My real name is a total secret, and it is legally protected from you. And that's about all. That's all I can say. So when you start out in sandbox mode, obviously we're with the type of thing we all love on this channel: a big old sandbox. This is you can move stuff around, but I'm going to leave it set as is for right now. I don't know what's going on with the road. Why is the road in such bad shape? Okay, we're in a bad part of town, I guess. Okay. So this yellow stripy line here is your emergency entrance. Now, we don't have the money to slap up an emergency wing just yet. It looks like we have a lot of doubloons here, but we do not, so we got to be careful. We have a meager amount of doubloons. I think I'm going to keep calling stuff doubloons. That came from Crossroads Inn, and I said it as a mistake, and I'm moving on with it. I think I'm just going to keep calling everything doubloons now for a bit until you guys comment and say, "Hey, idiot." I mean, don't say that. Like, don't be like super mean about it, but maybe just calmly suggest that maybe I don't need to call it doubloons. Let's get building here. So we're going to go into build mode. And this game, if you haven't seen it before, it's very similar to kind of what we play. You lay your foundations, you lay your walls, you hire your staff, and then you get some customers, clients, like whatever you want to call them. And then you save their lives. And you're an amazing person. So this is ambulance parking here. And obviously, this is how people get in. I think I want to do like a main entrance here. I can do a little bit of grass and like a pavement lead up to here. So we're going to build a big box here. This is going to be our basic hospital. And then once I get more money, I'll expand out and we'll get our emergency wing going on. And I hope you guys like the video. We'll just see how far we can get into it. And I hope you like it well enough because I spent $9 on the DLC, which adds things like services. So like a cafeteria and a gift shop and stuff like that. Okay, so the tree here is 1, 2, 3. So let's do a box here. And I want a patch of grass in the middle there. So, like, what about this? I just want to see what it does. It creates a patch of grass in the middle there if I put a piece of pavement around my parking lot, which I'd like to do. So, one by one. Let's go out. Let's make a box here. I know from experience that we need a good amount of space. How much is that? 25,000 doubloons. Let's go. And that's just the foundation. That's not even our wall yet. So we got to be, you know what I mean? We're going to be ready. We're going to be ready for this. Okay, let's put a, so it's $10 for a brick. So we're just going to go brick wall. We're going to go basic with it. Actually, no, let's do foundation kind of looking brick wall here. And across here. It's similar to Space Haven in that it's isometric. So I haven't, wait, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, you can rotate and that's amazing. And I'm so glad we know that. I was just about to be like, hey, it's you can't see the other side of the building, so don't even ever think about it. But here I am, turning out to be an idiot. Okay, great. There, our hospital's done. Let's start bringing in the customers. And by customers, I of course mean horribly injured people. Now, There's a couple of things with this game that we're going to get into. If you haven't seen this game before, you're going to love it. But I'm saying a lot because I'm really nervous because I'm told this is a hard game, so bear with me here. Do I want to put like grass around? Let's leave the grass patch as it is. I like that. We've got these trees here that I kind of want to keep. Whoa! Okay, that's what the escape button does. Good to know, good to know. Another thing you can do is there's all these prefabbed things. So we could just lay down all these buildings, building after building. I don't know what these are. These are old ones that I made a while ago. So you could lay down, room after room and then just be done with the game. And I think you know that that's not how I'm going to do it. I think you know I'm going to get crazy with it. I just need to figure out what I need to do here, which is to build a reception area. And for those purposes, I'm going to just plop one down. I'll explain why in a second. Because we have to pick. There we go. Okay. End and home bring up our walls. Good. I'm plopping down the reception just to get started. Because we need to get people in this door, and then we need to start thinking about what we're building. So I'm slapping in my reception. I'm going to hit the home key to bring up my walls. This prefab can be placed here with extra cost for foundation. Okay, right. Now, how many doubloons was that? That was I hover over it and it tells me 4,200. That's not bad. That's not bad. We're printing money at this point. Okay. And then I want to figure out a shape for everything else. But there's one room, as you can see here in your prefabs, there's one room that I really want to kind of place as is, just or at least get a sense of which is the gift shop. I'd really like to place this gift shop kind of like here. Let's put these walls down. So, but I can't do that yet. There's no point in placing a gift shop now. But this is about how, like, the reason I like clicking on the prefabs is because it tells you kind of like the amount of size. You heard me. The amount of size you're going to want. So I'm going to make a room that is 8 by 6-ish to hold all that stuff. And that's going to be where I'm going to put a doctor's office for now. Okay? For now. So, like, if you're, like, sitting at home freaking out, relax. So 6 by a startling 8 is going to be the first room. The first room of the... Oh, the camera's a little wobbly. And I think I can sneak in another one if I'm careful. So, like, another one here, maybe by 4, by 8. Let's see if we can get another doctor's office in there. So what's going to happen is people that need help are going to come into the hospital, check in with the reception, sit in a waiting area, come into the doctor's office, get help, and then hopefully get healed, at which point they will leave. They'll take off. And I'll get their sweet dollar bills. So let's set that sort of shape up right here. I don't think, if I hold the Alt key down, nope. Control key, no. How do I remove walls? The X, delete walls. Well, hang on, though. Hang on. Let's see if I can get into, like, movement mode here. Not with the walls, but with, like, stuff. So it's pillars, doors and windows, furniture. Okay. I kind of want to... How do I get into the room editor? Is there a way to edit a room? There we are. So we click on the room. Perfect. Okay. And I'm sure there's a rotate here. Let's hit the R key. There we go. So unfortunately, you can't really put posters behind chairs. I guess they get angry at that. They hate it. Let's bring the walls up here. I want to see what I'm dealing with. I kind of want to take these walls out is why, I'm going crazy right here. Let's rotate here. Bring the walls down again. Let's put that poster here. Let's put this poster here. Let's put this poster, like, here. Okay, so we're moving around the prefab a little bit, but already I think, come on, that looks great. We could just put some, like, wallpaper up or something. Good Lord. Was this going to win an award for ugliest hospital or something? All right, so we're going to take down these walls. Yes, okay. Now, we need to, do we like the blue and the stripe? Sure, we like it for right now. Let's take a look here. What are we dealing with? Okay, let's place our rooms. These are our prefabs. I don't want to look at those. I don't want to look at what the doctor's office needs because there's another way to do that. I'm going to go into management mode here. And I want to make sure there's a number on your number pad or the numbers on top of the keyboard. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it goes through all the game modes down here. So if I hit 1, that's kind of like the first one I want to set up. Emergency doctor's stuff. And so this panel here is going to tell you what you need. I need a waiting room, doctor's office, reception. Bing, got it. What's up? Cleaning closet, don't have that yet. Restroom, common room, elevator planner. When using management mode as a planning tool, this can be used to mark where elevators will go. Okay, I see. Okay, that's good to know. I don't think I need it right now. I'm not going to worry about it. I think it's green. If it's green, excuse me, I'm hiccuping because I just ate food again. Why do I always eat food before I do my streams? I think if it's green, you don't like need it, but you definitely need a waiting room and a doctor's office before you can start doing this. So if I click on doctor's office, I believe I can now paint my doctor's office. And it shows me, this is what's so helpful about this game, because this game, let me tell you, is going to get complicated. But here I have, it just tells me what I'm missing. Missing equipment, it's not accessible because I don't have no doors, and there's no staff. Okay, so that's a lot to do, but let's get it done. Let's place like a waiting space along here. And the reason I'm not filling it in is because I want some corridor, which I think you can just place with shared. You know what I mean? It's shared. They're fine with it. It's all not accessible. That's probably why it's, because usually there's like a color, I think. Okay, well, let's make it slightly more accessible then, maybe, with some sliding doors. Now, this is our, I like it. Let's go with the, yeah, with these slidey doors. Now, how do I make sure it's like, you know, lined up? That's a big thing with the folks here on this channel. If things aren't symmetrical, you guys hate me. You get so mad at me. Also, what are these walls? Why are they so boring? You don't hate me, I know. I know you have my best interests at heart. I know that you just want to see me do well and succeed in life. And that's why you're hard on me. I get it. Let's put some of this, like, this is like, what is this, a thick stripe? This color? No. This color. Now, how do I make it connect? Aha, okay. And, oh, I see. I could just do a full-on color thing here, like this. Yeah, okay. So we'll just do that because that just follows the design. There's a hospital in my town that has colored lines on it to kind of give you a sense of where you're supposed to go on the floor. And I think that's kind of what it's trying to tell us to do here. So let's say you come to reception, and then reception's like, you need to go to the doctor's office. So just follow the blue line to the left. And then let's say, oh, you need to go somewhere else. So we'll have some other labs or something down here. So it's like, follow the red line to the right. Or it's like, oh, where are the washrooms? Follow the red line to the right. If you're waiting for the doctor, go to the left. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, and let's have this. And like maybe some like hardwood for our waiting area. Is that weird? And then, oh, we could have doors. Okay, hang on. I got an idea here. So blue goes to the door. And goes to this doctor's door. And then, I don't know, maybe then this is like, we don't need that. Okay. I mean, look, already, this hospital is bumping. This hospital is doing great. I feel like they want a nice privacy door, don't you think? And they should probably open into the room. I feel like that's like hospital rules. Okay. So we're going to put 2 doors there. Now it's accessible. Things are happy. Things are feeling happy again. Let's go into management mode. Yeah, see, look at now it's colorful. So it's like giving me a sense of things working or beginning to. So we got to fill out the rest of this hospital here. Oh, boy, I'm excited. I can't wait to get some. I'm not ending this episode until we start seeing some injured people coming for treatment. Not injured. You know what I mean. I'm not saying I'm going to hurt people. I'm trying to. Oh, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to hurt people. I swear. Okay. What do I want to do here? I want to do like a pathway. Yes. To the thing. 380 doubloons? Okay, that's fine. I get it. I get you're just trying to make money. And then like maybe from the center of this along there. Do I need more of a pathway or is that good enough? It's a little pathway. And then there's the main pathway. What are our options here? What do we have? Dark grass. How much? 630. Don't do it. I did it. I'm sorry. Don't be mad that I'm just making darker grass around these spots. It's important to me. That was stupid. That cost me like $10,000. And it also looks only okay. All right, great. We have room here for, like, we can nice this up a little bit. Let's put some, like, windows, glass tall, like, right next to it. Are there glass windows with, like, a frame? Yes. These are the kind of windows that when people, and by people I mean me probably, would walk up to it. You'd walk up and see it, and you'd assume that was the door, and you'd walk into it. And it would hurt. When I placed the sliding glass, where was the sliding glass door? Sliding double doors. So I assume that means because the glass pane goes over here. But just to be safe, on the safe side, let's actually go back to the flooring and find that solid piece and, like, add it back in. Is that the right color? Nope. Slightly different color. I apologize immediately. Okay. So the reason for that is I want my customers, you know what I mean, my injured customers, to know that that's the entrance and to feel a sort of border here. So they kind of, like, don't hurt themselves horribly. Okay, we need walls in here because this is, like, super sad. It's still, honestly, it still is the saddest hospital I've ever seen. So let's fix that with, oh, see, now that, you see what I mean? Like, that's just already an improvement. And I don't mind this color they got going on here. This color, this, like, purple color scheme. So let's just carry that on. And we'll carry the floor on here too. And, okay, hit the end key, bring the walls down. Here we go. Yeah, might as well continue our color. And we'll figure out where that red line goes in a second. I don't know. We just need to know. We just need to put some services there. And let's get rid of that line and that line. Oh, my goodness. This thing is coming together. Now, you might be wondering. Okay, let's get started on this doctor's thing, by the way. Oh, look at this. You click on it and it shows you exactly what you need. All this stuff seems to be extra decorating stuff. But this stuff seems to be the important stuff that you need in the doctor's office. Man, that is perfect. And the waiting room, yeah. Oh, that's amazing. It shows you what you need. Okay. Look, let's get our waiting room going on because that's going to just be a visitor's seat. What's that? Oh, cool. Should we have a little visitor's seat? I mean, we should also make sure these chairs are the same white color as these ones, or just figure out what we're going to do with our thing here. So we can have a bench. Let's do like because I don't think sick people necessarily want to, like, stare at each other. So let's do something like this. And then let's get, like, a vending machine in here. Something to vend. And, like, some water. What's this, fruit juice? Just a stack. Let's just, like, put a stack of fruit juice there. No. All right. Now what we could do is consider just, maybe let's, oh, nice. Okay, so that's how you sell stuff. We could keep the chairs. Sorry, I'll go back here. We could keep the chair in this corner, but we could put something here that's a little nicer. Maybe like an info TV to, I assume that speeds things up. Here's the problem. If I put the info TV here, nobody can see it. We almost need to put a wall here or something. I don't know. Can I put it here? Will that count as being part of the... No, I bet it's not part of the room if I do that. Oh, page up goes up a floor. Page up is up a floor. It does not turn the thing around. Okay. So my only option would be to make this all the waiting room. Which maybe that's okay. What if I make, okay, I go management, waiting room, and just drag it out like so. Okay, there we go. Back into build mode. Click on my waiting room. Get my info TV is now up, and it's right in the middle. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it when stuff is right in the middle of other stuff. And we'll keep the flooring looking like that just so it's, like, clear. I don't know that there's, like, a separation. That it's like this is how you get to the doctor's office room. This is the waiting room. Everybody relax. Okay. Oh, we could have also put these wooden chairs for a more rustic look. We could do, like, a rustic hospital maybe some other time. We'll see how this one goes. First of all, maybe you guys hate this. I certainly hope you don't because I'm already kind of hooked on the options on this game. Isn't there like a decoration or something? Yes. Yes! Look at all this. Let's get them a pumpkin plant. Cute. I love it. This seems more hospital-y. This seems more like chill. Okay, we're going to get way better at the game, trust me, but this is just to get started here. All right, let's get going here. Let's get our doctor's office up and running. When you walk in, what's the first thing you want to see? This room is a little big, and the reason for that is, as I said earlier, I'm going to be changing it up into the guest, like the what's it room, the gift shop, but that's not going to come for a while. I need to make sure that this hospital can make money first. That's the most important thing. So we can have like an examination lamp right here. And I feel like you walk in and you kind of want to see, the doctor. And so we could do something like this. Now, does the doctor, let's make this person sort of like a very, not standoffish, but he's a doctor, or she is a doctor who's like, yes, what seems to be the problem? Come to me. I sit at the back of the room. How much are these office chairs? 249 doubloons. And again, we're kind of going with like a red room in here. So I think maybe we should do something about the walls being a little bit... we don't want them too sterile, but let's go with like a thing like this. Okay, how does that look? I mean, that looks okay. It looks kind of like boring, but again, this isn't 2 Point Hospital, okay? We're not going for jokes here. We're trying to get like a realistic hospital going on here. This is like the Crossroads Inn of healthcare. Should that be the tagline? The like, what do you call it? The mild clickbait for what this is? I can't wait to get better at the keys. Right now I'm feeling like, ugh, I don't know what I'm doing in here. All right, so this is the red room. Back into management. Click on this. Here we go. We're back into it. I think you're going to have a disinfectant dispenser like right as you enter, and then probably a little biohazard bin. This game, as with all games, do have a little bit of that kind of placement thing. You got to be careful about how you place things. I think they have like a little... Oh, cool. What a cool computer. That's awesome. Now, all I know, if I remember correctly, is you also need a couple of like let's put some cabinets in here. On this wall, maybe. Because you need a spot where they can print stuff. So what they do is they print out your... I mean, what's the difference here? Printer is used to print prescriptions. Paper holder is a cheaper alternative. Yeah, but I bet this prints faster or something. Let's put it in the corner. Okay, I can't put it on the tables. It's too large. So let's put it right here. Ah, that just looks silly, though, doesn't it? I'm going to move this forward a bit. I'm going to move the chair forward a bit. I'm going to try to find a larger table, maybe, to... I bet that's going to be able to go there. How do I get that printer? Uh-oh. See, already, here's why I'm sure you guys are going to love this. There's already something that I need to... Oh, I just sold it all. Great. There's already something I need your help with. I need to figure out how to, like, select certain items. And, you know, maybe I'll research it later, you know, after this video. But for right now, I think we're good. So you come in here, that you see the PC, the desk there. Okay, he's got... What's going on? Office chair is blocked by another object. Let's rotate a bit here. Oh, the office chair is blocked by an already existing office chair, so we're fine with that. So you come in here and you're like, oh, I need to know what. There we go. Put the stool there. I need to know what's wrong with me, doc. So you'd come and you'd sit here and sort of face the doctor. There. So the doctor talks to you and helps you out. Oh, maybe we put a little privacy screen in here. What if we put a privacy screen? Hear me out. Here. And I've seen it used this way, so it creates a little bit of an enclosure. So we could actually move this over. Oops. So that our patient feels that they have a little bit of privacy from the door. So that they go in here, it's like, okay, there'll be a bit of privacy. Not much privacy. It's not much, but it's a bit. And then I think this would actually be here. Now, what else do we need? We need equipment cabinetry. Okay. But maybe we could do... Oh, we probably need a sink. Oh, yeah, things are getting tight here already. That's okay. That is the nature of this game, I believe. Let's put another table there. And a CRP scan is okay, we'll put that on the desk. Like so. We've got a printer for the thing. This is their little office area, so that's good. Mobile EQ kit, mandatory equipment for all rooms where examinations are done. Okay, so we need this. So I need to move these screens over a little bit. Now, again, if you're playing this game and you think this is a total waste of your time, then, you know, obviously, sorry, you don't have to watch. But if you want to play this game and watch my videos, all the more power to you. But if you want to play this game and you don't want to spend all your time doing this, remember, you click this little button here for the prefabs, and then you can go for it. But that's the thing. That's not why we play games on this channel, is it, friends? Okay, good. I can place that over the thing. That looks good. That looks good here. Okay, remember, we might have to speed up. We might have to place a few prefabs just so we can get people in the door, some customers. Maybe we go with like this kind of tile floor in here. Yeah. Love it. Okay. Back to placement of items mode, furniture mode. Click on this. What are we missing? We're missing a whiteboard, an audiometer. I swear to you, I promise this is not the first time I've done any reading in English. That's a fancy chair. Why don't we sell this fancy chair? That's a little too fancy. Let's put one of these chairs in here for our our hurt person. Let's give them 2 chairs. They can sit in case they're like husband or like their partners, you know, in case their partners show up. So we put an oxygen tank in here just for fun. It says we don't need it, as you can see here. Wall-mounted cabinet. Oh, awesome. Yes. Okay, great. I think we have everything. It seems to want a whiteboard for studies, probably. So he can go here and muse and be like, what is wrong with my patient? Is it lupus? It could be lupus. Do I want to put a wooden chair here? No, I like those. They look clean enough. And here's more privacy, like a little dressing screen, which I could put here. I wonder if I do something like this. Is this a thing? I mean, obviously they want to connect here, but can they connect? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's enough privacy from the door. If you're examining somebody, that's going to be fine. I think we have everything stainless steel cabinet. That looks awesome. I think we have everything that we need, though, for this first doctor. So we're set to go. We still have 55,000 doubloons, and we've got like a good chunk of our... Like, this is almost, I think... That looks like a functional hospital. But let's keep going. Let's get a proper hospital going. Now, this one I want to have an office desk right next to... Because this is... I'm kind of trying to remember, like, a office, like a, you know, a doctor's office that I might go to. And I feel like they're a little more friendly than this one. This one's very clinical. So let's go with, like, a little bit warmer of one. Where you walk in, and the doctor, she looks at you, and she's like, what? Hey! What's the problem? What seems to be the problem? I don't know. I think it's maybe because I'm kind of a baby, but I just love doctors like that, to be honest with you. Can you comment below and tell me what kind of doctors you like? I just want to know. I want to know if I should be worried about my level of babiness. I just like to be coddled sometimes. Is that too much to ask? I just feel like as guys, sometimes we're not allowed to be, like, coddled. And sometimes I just want somebody to say, like, hey, what's wrong, pal? And then I can be like, oh, I have a headache. And they'll be like, here's some Advil. I promise that's not why I go to the doctor. But I'm just, you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I like. Okay, let's get that. Maybe this person has, like, a desktop PC. This person's probably playing Crossroads in. And then the superintendent of the hospital sometimes has to be like, okay, like... I don't know if you want to be playing that all the time. Do they have a blue one? A green one? Should we just give them a green one? I don't know. The green is like a little bit dumb. What about just like a white one? This is a cleaner one. It's a cleaner room, but it's still more open. It's still more just like, let me help. We still need the exam table. That's always the most important table. Let's go with like a bluish color, I guess. We could also change the colors so that we know what we've put in here. So that we're like, oh, right, this was the room for... Because here's the thing. The more we play this game, the more complex it gets. You're going to get entire, like, surgery wings up and stuff like that. It's going to get out of control just how intense this game can get. Let's give this person some privacy as well. This privacy is almost even more effective at this point. Move it over... Kind of. It's the semblance of privacy. It's not full-on privacy, but it looks nice. Those views can be a little confusing when I switch like that, but don't worry. Let's give them a little printer. They just have a little printer. That's okay. And then I feel like they have wall-mounted cabinet and cabinet with drawers. I feel like they have that. Maybe they have something like here and here. And then where's that sink? They should probably have a sink. Oh, you can just put that... it needs to be attached to another object. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to attach it to that object. All right, there's another sink somewhere. Lab sink. Put that lab sink in there, and then let's get some cabinet. Let's get those over the wall ones across like that. And then what else we need? The audio meter and the CRP thing. So let's put that there. Audio meter here. Let's put a biohazard trash bin right there. I feel like that still works. Now they need an equipment cabinet or an equipment. Nice tall. Yes. Come on. Hospitals, baby. And maybe an equipment table. And they need the whiteboard for studying, of course. And we have our eye test right there. But this customer, or this doctor, doesn't really have a spot for the poor person to sit who's like, I feel sick. I always feel sick. I sound like... And then they have the wooden chair because, yeah, that's just more... Honestly, it's more friendly. And that's what we're looking for with this. Do we need the whiteboard? Okay. But what about a bookshelf? Can't they have a bookshelf instead of a whiteboard? Come on. I can't put it there. It'll be blocking things. I could put it there. Or I put it here. Hear me out. I put a bookshelf there. And the whiteboard off in the corner for studying a patient's issues. Let's bring up the walls just to... Aha, good. To just like see what we're doing here. Let's finish off that. Oh, no, I see what we want to do. Maybe this internal wall has that cool... The stripey stripes. This purple stripe? Yep. I don't know. It's an internal wall, right? What do you want from me? Oh, found another one. Another culprit. Bring the walls down here. There we are. Okay. Yes. Now, I hear you. I hear some of you kind of wondering why, in these horrible, horrible times, why am I playing a hospital game? Come on. Isn't that kind of gross? Well, here's what I'm up to with this hospital game. I sometimes feel, especially because, like, I lost all my job, and like I just lost all my jobs. I had a few jobs, and they're all gone. And, glass sign advice. What is this? Cool. Yeah, that looks great. And I kind of feel like, it's not like in an emotional, like, oh, I'm powerless, but it does feel a little bit like, what do I do? I didn't really have too much going on, too much to do. So I always kind of look for a way to, not necessarily feel like, just block it off, not necessarily feel like I'm making a difference because I'm not an idiot. I know this is not going to make a difference. But like, let me just put it this way. Let's say that there's some people out there and it's getting bad and they're like, we need to build a hospital. Boom. You come to me for some design ideas in your hospital. And now I've kind of helped. Poster for veins. Let's get a poster about veins on there and some heart stuff. And something about tennis elbow. There you go. Awesome. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because, I don't know, I'm feeling like hopefully this might help. Oh, look, there's like files. You can put clutter. I love it. I'm putting that there. Yeah, let's get some files on here. I'm doing it to pass the time. I'm doing it to think about what goes into, in a very silly way. I'm not saying that this is, outdoor objects. Awesome. If I have some doubloons left over, I'll do that. I'm doing this to get even just the tiniest sense of what they go through, and maybe even just to feel like I'm in a digital way trying to help. Because I know, blah, 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 the real thing you can do to help is stay at home. So maybe that's really what I'm getting at, is like, this is just helping me stay home, let's be honest. And also, I got nothing else to do. So, emergency department rooms. Is this where I'm going to find some prefabs here? Let's slap some prefabs into this thing. Because we're running a little low on time to, like, make a bathroom. We'll make, like, 2, I guess? 2 bathrooms. What else do we have in here? A common room, which could be good. Trauma center. We don't need that yet. We are a ways away. Cleaning closet. We needed that. Oh, it fits perfectly. Yes, it fits perfectly. Okay, we've got this chunk of room left, but I do feel that we should try to make some cash here. What do I want on this wall? Probably this kind of thing. Did I like that on this wall? Yeah. So let's go here. Beautiful. Here. And just across here. And we're going to figure out what else we're doing here in a second, because I do know for a fact from having played the tutorials that we're not done yet. We're not by a long stretch. Not by a long stretch. You heard me. But we're running low on cash, so we need to first go into management mode. Got to click here, and then this is how you hire. Basically, your hiring pool can be clicked on and managed through this. So let's hire a daytime doctor, and there's a number of things, and then I'll show you that you want to see. Good diagnosis score, obviously, though, and a good general medicine score. And I'm seeing already these two interns. Sure, maybe they're great. I don't know what this. If I hover over it. 2 hidden perks, 1 hidden perk. This person is resistance, rest levels decrease slower. Awesome. Moves much slower. Not interested. We should just hire these two. We should just hire Margaret Scott and William White. No, wait, that's Walter White. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get, management mode here. How do I, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Management mode, hover over it, find the icon. There we go. And now let's hire William White. Wait, who else did we get? 74 and 55. Ooh, Paul Walker is pretty good. He's also good at acute medicine and advanced diagnosis. Well, he's not good at it, but he could train up. Does not take free time breaks. That's probably why he's lost all his hair like me. Never stop. Do I want a nurse? Of course you want a nurse. That's what we're all freaking out about how great the nurses are. So you gotta have nurses. They're amazing. They're all ladies. Guys can be nurses too. Patient care 46, receptionist 42. We don't have anywhere for patient care, so I need a good receptionist, I think. Patient care 29. I mean, how much? 273 versus 270. Why are you more expensive? Early bird works much more efficiently during the day. Good to know. Clean feet. Okay, sure. I mean, that's great. Oh, her rest levels decrease pretty fast. But I mean, if we just have her saying hello to people at the desk, I think that's fine. I also don't know, do I need that? Oh, we do need a cleansman. Some kind of cleansman person. Okay. Hire it's like a nurse janitor. Okay. No, it's just a janitor. We should probably just hire the cheap one, right? Yeah, she's an early bird too. Let's just hire the cheap one. We're out of cash. I don't want to spend too much money here. We got to get a running hospital going on, but we got to keep it clean. So let's get started here. I can't believe that it's been most of the episode just to get started, but that is kind of how this game is going to work, I think. Now, you can manage your time up here, or down here, rather, but also F2, 3, and 4 are your speed sort of hotkeys. Clinic opening hours starts. Hospital accepts patients. Okay, we've done it. We've got our janitor. We've got our nurse. Got a couple of doctors. Bring on the sickies. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't rescue people. Where are you going? Are you going home? She is going home. Jessica Hill. It's the morning. What are you doing? Maybe it's the morning. Maybe her shift is. Where do I find out what her shift is? Oh, they sell gifts too. Interesting. Okay. Her efficiency is not great. What does this do? Oh, no. Okay, so if we build a study room, we can skill them up. Oh, that's great. We don't need her efficiency to be too high. We have a tiny hospital to begin with. Are you okay, sir? All right, now here is where things get real. This is where we make our money, hopefully, because right now we're hemorrhaging money. This person didn't need to go to reception, just went straight, straight to the waiting room, grabs a ticket. We don't need to worry about that right now. Now, there's a couple of things you can do in this game. You can take over their treatment manually if you want, or you can just have it controlled by the doctors. So we might do this one just for fun. Might just take it over, I think, if I can do that. Player control. Here we go. All right, player control. So now what we need to do is administer some tests and things. The first thing they're going to do is the interview. Now that gives us this. We have... last was interview. The patient is waiting for you to plan another examination. Yeah, okay, great. So we click OK. We have 4 hidden symptoms, which means right now we don't really have a diagnosis, but we need to do some more things to reveal these symptoms. So I'm thinking, and again, I've got some friends who are actual doctors, so maybe they'll help me, they can help me deal with this, but let's do a physical examination first. So here's where you kind of order your examinations. And at some point, we're going to get some more stuff built here, and it's going to tell us, oh, here we go. Physical examination is happening. Ah, this is the best. Oh, and we've got another patient. Good, 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 good. At some point, it's going to tell us some more examinations that we can do. There'll be some that are grayed out. Like, actually, I think this one can't be prescribed at this department. So we need to figure out how to do thorax percussions, which it looks to be playing drums on the person's thorax. I did not know humans had thoraxes. Okay, so this has revealed a few more symptoms and lowered down our possible diagnoses, or narrowed them down, rather. So we got to do something else. So they've got a headache and swollen lymph nodes. So a headache, and lymph nodes are a neck thing. Let's just smack his neck a little bit. Go and poke him in the neck. How's she doing? What's this patient got? 100% chronic fatigue syndrome. Ugh, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Jessica Lewis. I get it. Okay, now this person is, I don't know, it's not chronic fatigue, it's something else. We got to figure, it's probably lupus. Procedures have finished. Neck palpitation. So now we got a 50-50 chance, basically, laryngitis or infectious mononucleosis. It's caused by Epstein-Barr virus. That sounds horrible. Usually get infected in their childhood. There's no vaccine. The kissing disease. Whoa. Fancy. Okay, I want a better diagnosis than that. And what can I do? Nasal oral laryngoscopy, a procedure where a flexible tube, endoscope with a tiny camera. Is that going to help us figure it out? Virus or it's a virus. So what's this do? Special case review that reduces the amount of possible diagnosis, only performed by a doctor with advanced diagnosis specialization, which I believe he has a bad of. He's bad at it. Oral cavity, and just take a look down there, because maybe you can see inflamed larynges. Get in there. Just take a peek down his throat. I think we're not okay. I think she's faster. Yeah, she's faster than we are at solving. I think we'll just let the doctor do it from now on, because we're way slower. And we want to do some designing, of course, of our hospital. And we got some 2,000 doubloons, so that's great. Or did we get 20,000? Open a radiology clinic. Okay, so that's what they want next. Good to know. This one I might have to do a prefab for, just because I need to learn what goes into it. We got it. It's 100% laryngitis. So now we click on it, and that is our diagnosis we have decided. So now we have available treatments. We don't have these. They're grayed out. But I don't think we need those for laryngitis, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's antibiotics. And like, what's an NSAID? Used to treat various inflammatory... Oh, that'd help. Let's give him those too. I think, right? You know, isn't that like basically like Advils or something? Like, to try to lower the inflammation in his throat? Okay, she has helped 2 patients in the time that it took us to help 1. I don't think I'm an efficient doctor. I think I'm going to leave that to the doctors. If there's anything we've learned in these past months, we should leave it to the doctors. And can we also talk about how crazy it is that we are basically all now together in a way? We don't have a lot in common. Some of these people watching this channel are like from Japan, from India, from Slovakia, ahoy. And some of us have a fair amount in common. Some of us really don't have much. And it's just so cool to think that now we have this thing that kind of like put us all together. For better or for worse. We didn't like want it. But here we are, all kind of like learning to sit at home together or learning to wear masks and all that weird stuff. Okay, so to get a radiology department at least up and running, I at least need a waiting room and an x-ray room and a cleaning closet. Can they just have this one? Does this cleaning closet belong to... Yeah, why do they have to have their own cleaning closet? Anyway. So if I go press 2 to go to radiology. Okay, so a waiting room, an x-ray room. We could also get a CT, MRI, cardiography, diagnosing methods. I don't know what all these do. Sonography unit. Is it the sonographs? That's for like, tumors and babies. Babies and tumors. Kind of the same thing. Anyway. I mean, look, they grow inside you. You know what I mean? So we can probably get a CT room. Like, what's more important? Probably a CT room and an I mean, obviously the x-ray room is important. And we'll see what it needs. Let's go take a look at the prefabs, just because we're coming up on the end of this episode, and I don't want to, go forever here. So an x-ray room is pretty big, 23,000 doubloons. And if I rotate it here, where could it fit? It could be like, could be up there somewhere. Yeah, maybe something like that. Give us a bit of a hallway. It's a pretty big hallway. I mean, I didn't know. I just kind of, placed it. Let's place this. I want to place it, and I want to see what we're dealing with. This looks like a very nicely laid out room. So what do we have here? Oh, of course, you would need some sort of enclosure with another door so that they don't get all zapped by radiations. Of course. All right. It's not staffed. We don't have staff for it. That's fine. I don't know. I don't have the cash just yet. Give me a second. And then what else do we need in this? Okay, management. Radiology has this. Can you not have that as well? Can I assign that to you? No. So I have to make another cleaning closet, I guess. And a... Oh, it does say you don't really need it. Maybe it just means there needs to be one nearby. We'll observe. We'll observe as this person goes around and, does some cleaning. And what should I get? An MRI room or a cardiology room? Let's take a look at our prefabs. And we'll either place one or we will, make one. Medical technique also visualizes blood vessels. Oh, cool. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? So this one doesn't look like we have a separate... We don't need a separate thing in that. That's a cool looking room, though. What about an MRI? Aren't MRIs super important? This one also looks like we need to create a separate room for them. Okay, so it looks like all of them kind of need to have separate rooms. Well, that's easy enough. I know we can make that. So why don't we make what's a CT room? A CT, and then the MRI is just a bigger machine. I kind of think I like, oh, look, it almost fits perfectly. Okay, let's build one. Let's build one and call it a day. And make sure we're making money, though. This is the main thing. I'm concerned that I've built a little too fast. All right, so we had these doors here that are watch out. And then this could be our waiting room. Perfect. So let's put some doors in here. Our watch out doors. Double x-ray door. And if we do them here, that means we can create a little waiting room area right here. Management, radiology, waiting room. That's one thing I've learned, I think, from the tutorials is you don't really need a massive waiting area for everything. You just need some areas with some chairs. If it starts to get packed, you need to look into, what you're doing. Can you deal with them faster, etc. So let's go hit 1 and just carry this corridor on. I don't know the difference with the corridor. Somebody will probably tell me in the thing. There we go. That feels good. Waiting room for this. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be our MRI room. See if we have the money for it. All right. I don't know. Maybe we need to wait on this MRI room. Let's see if we get... We haven't even hired anybody for this, and we have 40,000 doubloons left. All right. What do we get for that? $80 or something? Maybe we should just wait. This room is ready to go, though. We're going to build it maybe in the next episode. Tell me what you think about this game so far. Tell me what you want to see. Biochemistry, radiology, very good. 36 and 33. 32, 91 for biochemistry. Who's this person? Fraser, pretty expensive. I think we got to go middle of the road. Let's save some cash here. Because that could be the difference. That's almost a whole other customer that we can solve every day. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Let's think. This person also has 2 hidden perks. A master scientist. I mean, they're also... Okay, they're masters in science. Okay. None. 91, 32, or 33 and 36. And they are a radiologist. But maybe I can make them do other things. Let's get this Brainiac, because we got those 2 extra hidden perks that I want to know about. Ooh, I got a 30,000 doubloon grant. Okay, I could finish this MRI room, but I think I've got to, like, give you guys a rest from this for a little bit. And I need to give my brain a rest and think about, like, what do we think about this content? What do we want to see come out of this experiment, this hospital that we are building? Let's make sure my walls are looking good too. I mean, I'd say this hospital's starting to come together though. Why don't we put the internal medicine looking this thing along here? Rotate it again. I gotta look up that hotkey. Along there. Whoops. Take that wall out. Here we go. This is looking good. Now, the only thing that is not happening right now is no patients are being treated. Because I'm just, like, busy doing this. Maybe that shouldn't be like that. Because we're going with this external wall idea. Well, we'll see, because things are about to change. We're going to be needing to, like, swap out entire sections of this hospital once we get some more cash and figure out what we really want to do to boogie down and save some lives. Let's bring this wall down here, and this will be our... I mean, this is our bathroom. We don't really need people to know how to get there, I guess. I mean, we might. What's more important, right? Knowing where the bathroom is, or... Oh, I have to make a waiting room, too. So where's my... line, red, carry on down here, my wayward son, and into there. I don't know, is that a thing? There we go. Is that line? Oh, there's just an icon over it. Okay. And let's take a look at our waiting room area. Okay. Let's put some furniture in there, in this waiting room. Perhaps some, like, chairs. And let's make them... Yeah, let's make them black. I think that's enough chairs. In fact, let's sell one of them, and let's get like a water dispenser and another vending machine. I wonder if I make money from the vending machines. Actually, we can't because that's going to be in the way, but also because I don't think we need it. There's not a lot of room in this waiting area, because I've made it small on purpose. Let's put a sign there, maybe something about radiation. Poster for your liver, your heart, poster info, arteries, a notice board would be good. Let's put a, what do you see when you do radiation? It's like your bones. And an MRI helps see more stuff. Let's do the skull then. Yeah, it shows you, yeah, look, that looks like an MRI image of like a skull. Gross. Gross and scary also, by the way. And maybe some, like a notice board in here. Turn this down here. There we go. And should we do anything else there? We don't really need anything else. We could put another clock. There's a lot of clocks around here, but that's okay. I want people to be on time for their appointments and whatnot. All right, let's get back to, like, saving some lives here. We've got another customer. I keep saying customer, but, you know, patient, I guess. We've actually got 2 and 2 doctors, so this is going okay. 2 are being treated right now. Let's speed up time a little bit. So I think we're going to need to see more people, or maybe get some more doctors in here to make this worth it. Because right now, this is costing us however many... Oh, we did need it, though. We did. We are using it. So that's good. And our shift has almost come to an end, as has our first... episode. We got some notifications down here. There's no... Uh-oh. Go to Jessica Walker. Jessica Walker, what's your problem? She's got crumbly nails. Disgusting. Nail thickening. Also disgusting. Discoloration. Disgusting. Isn't that nail fungus? That seems more like nail fungus, not athlete's foot. Look, I'm not a doctor, but... So what does she need? Mycological sampling. We need a technologist... So we need some kind of ICU. Oh, my goodness. Or differential. Doctor not qualified to prescribe. Can't he do differential stuff? No, he cannot. Okay. I think it's nail fungus. Just call it nail fungus and get out of here. Give her a prescription for nail fungus. I'm sure she'll be okay. I hope that doesn't... What if I just got my hospital sued for, like, negligent something or others? I might have. Insurance company uninsured can be contracted to send patients. Oh, yeah, this is a thing I didn't understand. I don't know if you know this. I'm from Canada, and I don't know what all this means. I know what insurance means. Don't get me wrong. Oh, great. Okay. So we can just have this. What does this mean? 70% of the people pay? Cover cost modifier for patients sent by this insurance company. Yeah, so like cover costs and deductibles, and there's another term called co-pays, which I don't know what that stuff is. It doesn't sound great. All I know is you go to the hospital and you get some medicine. And then I get lots of taxes at the end of the year, that I have to pay a lot of taxes. Look, we're not trying to get real about this. We're just trying to make a virtual hospital that can stop virtual viruses from spreading throughout our virtual population, okay? So if you're in Space Haven or you're in Crossroads and you get sick, you come here. Maybe a slightly medievally version, but you'd still come here. Okay, let's speed this up. Okay, here's my budget. Insurance clinic has given me $560. Wages, I guess we have to wait till the end of the day to find out. What was yesterday? This is our first day. We're here. This is our first day. Building cost 80,000 of my doubloons. And I've made a lot in... yeah, okay, we're fine. We'll see. We gotta wait till this day is over. What's this? Achievement unlocked. Hello? What is that achievement? Take over a patient from clinic and have him wait for more than 2 game hours. Oh, no! Okay, so we've got too many patients waiting. So we need to, like, expand this wing way down here. But I don't know if I have the doubloons for that. Oh, I think I picked a small plot of land to build our hospital. That's okay. It feels small. I think I picked the big one. Anyway. What's important here is that we have completed our hospital. We have just about completed our first day. And we're going to be able to see how we did. Seems like we pulled in 1,500 smackers. 1,500 bucks or doubloons, whatever you want to call them. So that feels pretty good. Let's bring down the walls here. People are finding the bathrooms okay. Our janitor is here and cleaning up. Another 30,000 doubloons. Okay, we're loaded with cash right now. Treat 10 patients per day. We're doing it. Clinic opening hours. There were still 2 we got it down to 2. That's not great. I mean, though, I feel bad about these 2 that just have to leave. Because, like, what did they have? Well, I can't tell what they had, but I feel bad that we're just leaving them. At any rate, they're solving their last 2. Great, yeah, get us some more cash. Let's see how we did. I want to see what our wages were, and I want to see what our overall expenses are, because that only made us 80 bucks. And we need to make a common room. We need to think about their welfare. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong key to speed up time. There we go. Night falls on our hospital. On the, what should we call this hospital, folks? What about Solid General? Or Our Lady of Solids? Vote down below in the comments if you want Our Lady of Solids and Solid General. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you toss me a still watching, you idiot, if you guys made it to the end of this video. Idle rooms 1. Rooms with critical workload. What room work? There's a lot. Here's the thing. There's a lot of menus in this game. And it is a very deep game. So I'm loving this game. I hope we can like dive into it together. I'm at least going to do 5 or 6 episodes just because I want to play the game. So if you don't like it, I apologize for the content. Workload day. Workload night. None. Critical. 0. It said I had a critical one. Look, it's just getting started. We'll figure that out. We don't need to worry about this panel yet, I'm saying. Aren't you going home? Okay, yeah, people are going home. Oh, my goodness. All the lights are off. Can you please just let this guy go? He's 100% got laryngitis. You're giving him some painkillers and antibiotics, which I prescribed, by the way, just so the people watching know. I also agreed with that diagnosis when I had my laryngitis patient. Give him the thing and go. Oh, am I controlling him? Uh-oh. Oh, that was my fault. Sorry, guys. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I never sent him home the entire day. That was my guy maybe from... Oops. I'm hitting too many buttons here. I don't know how to make that go away. Ah! Okay. I'm hitting too many buttons. I never sent him home. I guess I had to, like, finish... I missed something there, and I'm sure in the comments you guys are roasting me for it now, so that's great. But there we go. I think we're going to do much better tomorrow then. I'm hitting the wrong... F1 doesn't slow down. Okay. All right. We made 2,300 doubloons. Our wages were about 1,100 and 400. I'm not sure what... Oh, for our radiology. Okay, that makes sense. We ended up netting 800 smackers. So we got to be careful. If we added an MRI thing, that would be great. But, you know, radiology costs a lot because it doesn't lead to full-on insurance payouts. That's happening here. So we might need to add some more doctors so we can serve more patients and then support an MRI building. But so far, this is looking good. I would say that the Anonymous Hospital. How do we name this hospital? I would say that this hospital, which we will think of as either... I mean, you're going to tell me what we're naming it. We're either naming it like Solid General or we're naming it Our Lady of Solids. But either way, I'd say we had a good first day, a good first opening of our hospital. And I hope you guys enjoyed it a lot. I hope we get into some crazy stuff and some crazy budget issues. And I hope it gets just as busy as it does in Crossroads Inn, because I know we love that game. So I will see you all on Sunday, I believe, for the live stream of Space Haven. And other than that, I will see you in the next episode of Solid Content. Solid saves the world.